this lot all came from cash converters, 50p each. Some more Nick Cage stolen with the slip. This one I did already have, but 50p to get the slip. Yeah, I was happy with that. Maximum Conviction, Steven Seagal and Steve Austin. I imagine this is awful, but again, for 50p, why not? Big Bang Theory season 8. I was convinced I had a slipcover for this, and I have got a pile of slipcovers for the Big Bang Theory, but I didn't have the slipcover for series 8, so I'm probably gonna have to find that one. I'll probably end up rebuying this again in CX just to get the slipcover. I've had a look on eBay. There's only one on eBay, and he wants £4 for it, and I ain't paying £4 for a slipcover for something that cost me 50p. And this, I imagine, also came with a slipcover. Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine. I think this is a Sainsbury's exclusive release. It's a different cover, different artwork. I think there's 2 discs, but they're just some kind of pamphlet. So there is a couple of, oh, there's 3 discs. I can't remember whether the standard release only has 2 discs or 3 discs. So we've got a DVD, Blu-ray. So Blu-ray, DVD. Is that a bonus disc? Maybe. So that's a... I can't actually see on there whether it says whether it's a DVD or a Blu-ray. I'm sure it must say somewhere. Anyway, we've got 3 discs. I'll have to double check. So I have a feeling the other one I've got, the original version, the standard release, which does have a slipcover, I think it's only got 2 discs in it, whereas this one's got 3. But I'm certain this probably should have a slipcover as well. I should really check on Blu-ray.com and look for that. Then we've got another Steve Austin movie. This one's sealed, Hunt to Kill. Yeah, I've never seen that. And John Travolta, Robert De Niro, Killing Season. This has a, it's not sealed, but it's still got their sticker over the thing, so it's to stop you from opening them in the store, I think. But this looks like it has a digital copy, but I imagine the Lionsgate, so actually Lionsgate might still be valid. I know Universal and Warner Brothers, for the most part, Universal has gone. Universal hasn't gone, but their digital copy site where you redeem your digital copies is dead. So I don't think you can redeem them anymore. And every Warner Brothers one I've tried recently, or in the last year even, has been expired or invalid, even though the site is still up. So yeah, I'll probably give that a try. But yeah, again, I've never seen that. And then finally this, well no, not quite finally. I was about to say this last lot came from CEX, but I've got one I got off eBay for a tenner. Was it a tenner or was it $7.99? It might have been a special offer. Not a special offer, but a best offer. I've got a feeling I best offered, it was $9.99. I think I best offered for $7.99, if I remember rightly. Vamp, an Arrow release, in the DVD in the window box, still factory sealed. One of the few that I still needed to get. I'm not entirely sure how many more of these there are that I don't own. And off the top of my head, I'm certain there are others, but off the top of my head, I can't think what they are. But yeah, happy to have got that. And then, like I said, these last few all came from CEX. Not at the same time, and one of them actually came off the website. So we'll go with that one first. What Killer Workout? It's an 88 Films DVD, a Slasher Classics collection, which never got a Blu-ray release in the UK, but it's still part of the Slasher Classics collection. I'm assuming the DVD set is numbered differently to the Blu-ray set, because obviously, from what I've just said, number 6 can't be this on Blu-ray, because this never got a Blu-ray. This isn't the original case, because this is a double case and it's a single disc, and it is a single disc. There isn't a disc missing. It's just been put into a double case for what reasons I don't know. A Robicide, I guess its alternate title has been at some point. This Workout Will Kill You. No. This Workout Will Kill You, or Will Kill You, same thing. This went out of print a few years ago, and I've been struggling to find one for a long time, a decent price at least. And CX on their website, when something's out of stock, and this has been out of stock for a while, you can click a thing on there and then they'll contact you when one of their stores gets it back in stock. And I got a notification and had the vouchers, which, like everything else here, I'm fairly certain also came from vouchers. I don't think I paid any cash. Actually, no, that's not true. So yeah, I paid vouchers for this. I think it was £10 with the postage. So we've got that. This is literally the only Slasher Classics collection DVD that I own. I have the entire collection on Blu-ray, apart from the very last one that came out. But this is the only one I've got, and the only one I intend to get on DVD, unless I find there's another one that didn't get a Blu-ray release, which I don't think there is. Another 88 Films release, Night of the Demon. This was £12. It'd been sat in store for a while at 15, and I noticed one day it had gone down to 12, so I grabbed it. It's in a slip box, and I believe it comes with a poster and a booklet, which is always nice to find those intact, because quite often they're either missing or never get traded in with the release. On the same theme, 88 Films once again. This is a Violent City with Charles Bronson and Telly Savalas. One that I completely missed when it came out. I didn't find out the existence of this movie until on or around Black Friday, when I was looking for some Italian collection limited editions, and this is Italian collection, but I don't think it ever came out as a limited edition, or this was the limited edition with the slipcover and again poster and booklet. And I looked all over, and there wasn't I think there was one CX that I managed to get to that had this, but it didn't have the slipcover at that time. And I was looking on eBay, and they were selling on eBay for £30 plus. And then this just sort of, as it were, fell into my lap. I was in a CEX, and there I hadn't realised that it had this, and it was there. And at £12, I thought, yeah, I'm going to grab this. It's a little bit turned up in the edges on the slipcover. It's not perfect, but I'm happy. It is number 71 in the collection from 1970. Of course, it's one of these newer ones that they flip they flip the artwork now and put the new artwork on the outside. If I can get this out of here. So they put the new artwork on one side, on the outside, and put the Italian collection artwork on the inside. Whereas used to do the opposite way around. But one thing they almost always have done is put the Italian titles on the inside art. But now the Italian titles are on the inside art with the Italian collection, with the number. Now, for this, it doesn't really matter too much because I've got the slipcover. But anybody buying this without the slipcover and wants this art on the outside, for say they've got all the numbers on the outside, the last however many, 10, 15, 20, I don't know. If you want to display that art with the number, you're stuck with the Italian title. I don't like that. I'd rather have the English title. £12, happy with that. I've finally got the last of the the last of the Toxic Avenger movies that 88 Films have released, at least. I don't know if there's any more or not. I'm sure there probably is. Citizen Toxic Avenger 4. The last time I saw this it was at £18, so at £10 I jumped on it. No booklet or poster. I don't even know whether 3 or 4 came with booklets or posters. I know the first 2 did. Again, like 3, it's in the slim case with a non-matching green coloured case. I mean, 3 and 4 match each other, but they don't match 1 and 2. 1 and 2 come in a fat case with a slipcover. And the 3 and 4, for whatever reason, I've ranted about this before. So yeah, happy about that I've got it. Not happy that it's mismatched from the rest of the series, or not the rest of the series, but the first half of the series. Now I mentioned I got everything in this pile from CEX on vouchers. These 2 I didn't. I paid cash for these 2, only because I just happened to be in there that day, and I didn't have any vouchers, or if I had, I didn't have them with me. And I found a couple of Marvel phase 3 or phase 2 or phase 3 covers, phase 3. So we've got Ant-Man and the Wasp and Black Panther. One was £3, one was £2.50. I think I'm only 3. No, that's not true. Maybe it's 5 short now of a full set of these that have been released at least. Maybe 6. Iron Man 1 and 2. Actually, all the Iron Man films. What else do I need? First Ant-Man, I don't think I've got. The second Guardians of the Galaxy, which is one of those on eBay that finishes, or maybe I've just missed it. I might have missed that yesterday, actually. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and the Eternals. So how many is that? Is that 6? I'm short. So yeah, just keep an eye out looking for these, because I do like these covers. And then finally, I ordered this off Etsy, of all places, before Christmas. I knew this was coming out, isn't the right word, because it's a Disney Plus title, and I'm fairly certain this will probably never see, if history is to go by, never see a physical release, because everything else that Disney Plus have done for Marvel and Star Wars, specifically for Disney Plus, even after three or more years, still haven't seen physical releases. So I paid for a bootleg. I bought a bootleg. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. It was okay. It wasn't great. I enjoyed it for the most part. It didn't come with this cover. I had to get this cover also off Etsy and print it out myself. But yeah, very pleased with that. I just need to find some of the others now. The Marvel ones, maybe the Star Wars ones. I'm not a big person for bootlegs. You see copies in charity shops all the time, and occasionally I'll pick something up and look at it. It's a bit curious because it's something that probably shouldn't be available on DVD at all. I can maybe count one or two things that I bought that are like that I found in a charity shop that are more of a curiosity than anything else. But yeah, this is something I had to see, and yeah, it cost more than what it would cost to watch it on Disney Plus. If I'd subscribed for a month, I could have watched this and a bunch of others. But then once that month's over, if I want to watch it next Christmas, I've got to pay for another month, and if I want to watch any of the other stuff, I've got to pay for months during the year. So I've got this for life now, and if and when I come across any of the others, I've found some of the other seasons on eBay, things like Hawkeye and She-Hulk and Captain America and the Winter Soldier and all the other Marvel shows. The one thing that puts me off is every one of them is a single disc. So they've got the entire series on a single disc. Well, this, it doesn't matter too much. It's 45 minutes. That which actually surprised me. I figured this would be an actual movie, but it's not. And other people I've seen on YouTube with bootleg copies of things like Captain America and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision, so on, have all been spread over 2 discs each season. So I'm a bit wary about purchasing something like that comes on a single disc, because it must affect the quality. Quality of this is spot on. Really, really, really happy. Anyway, blimey, I think this could be one of my longest videos ever, and if you've got this far, well done. I think this might get split into 2. If I can find a decent, suitable place where I can go split it in half without breaking anything up too much, I'll probably do that, because 45 minutes have been running, and I very much doubt hardly anybody. There are definitely a few hardcore viewers, which I really appreciate, will watch right through to the end of every single video that I do, and I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, for most people, even 10 minutes is too long, and I get it, I do. So 45 minutes is a long video. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this, or things like this. You know, I don't like bootlegs of movies that are in the cinemas. I mean, right now you can buy even on eBay copies of movies that are in the cinemas. I remember years and years and years ago at the car boot sales, you could buy discs of every new movie that was in the cinema, and some even before they came out of the cinema. I remember getting hold of a copy of, I think it was Attack of the Clones. So that would have been 2002, and that was before it was in the cinema. It was a dreadfully awful copy, though. But yeah, stuff like that, I have no interest in. But something like this that is behind a subscription that you probably know is almost certainly never going to see a physical release, at least not anytime soon, I'm kind of all right with. Although the prices that some people want to charge for even DVD versions of some of those shows, 50, 60 quid is obscene. But I think I paid £11 for this plus postage, and I had to pay extra for the for the sleeve. They didn't send me the sleeve. I had to print it out myself. I just got a file, and then I had to do the inside artwork myself and print it on the other side, which is something I just found on Google, and it used up so much black ink to print that. It's not even funny. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that type of thing. I know a lot of people are against it, and for the most part, like I say, something that's in the cinema, I've no interest in buying a bootleg copy of that. I'll wait for the physical release to come out. But something like this that may never see a physical release, I'm kind of all right with. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in another one. I have a very smallish pile of items that I've bought sort of September, October, November, maybe. Some I may have already shown in videos. Some I know that I haven't, and there's probably other stuff that I've got that went straight onto the shelf that I can't even remember what they are now. So there maybe is a quick video of me going through some of that stuff, but until then, we're almost at 50 minutes, so I'm going to go. Is there a comment? There's probably a comment to say you got to the end of the video. And I could be sat there for another 10 minutes trying to think of something. So we're not going to do that. Thanks. Ta-ra.